Hello everybody, this is Pastor Mark back with another Diet Coke interview, and today we're going to be talking to my wife, Robin, the one with pink hair. You see her every Sunday here, and I was thinking about that probably most of you have never heard her personal testimony and the spiritual side of her life, so I wanted to give you an opportunity to hear what she has to say about her salvation experience and so forth. So Robin, tell us about when you were saved and what happened.
Okay. I was 9 years old, and I knew that I needed Jesus in my heart, and I was a preacher's kid. I am a preacher's kid, and I had known that I needed to accept Jesus in my heart, and I would go to bed and ask Jesus to come in my heart, but I'd pray that, please, God, don't let me die, because I know I need to make my decision public. I need to let people know. I need to do this, but I didn't want anybody to think that I wasn't already saved and that I hadn't made that public, because, you know, perfect preacher's kid. So we had a revival. I'd ask a lot of my friends from school to come, and you know, I wasn't going to make that decision in front of all of them, but I just couldn't wait. God was calling me, and so I just stepped out and walked down the aisle. Little did I know that my brother and my sister were right behind me, and then some of my friends from school. It's one of those things when, you know, you can't wait. God just says, come on, go. Best decision I ever made in my life. Changed me, as God does.
Now, was your dad the pastor of the church at that time?
He was pastor of the church.
And what church was it?
First Baptist Church, Tallahassee, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Little bit of country church.
Yeah, it's a major city, right?
Well, it's major for me. I love that little town.
Well, tell everybody what's the closest big town to Tallahassee?
There's not a closest big town.
I didn't think there was.
No.
It's
up in the mountains.
Yeah.
I loved it. It was a great place to be.
It's a pretty area, that's for sure.
It was beautiful. Talamina Drive starts there, or you get there. It's beautiful. I loved it.
Well, Robin's ministry here at the church is to our women, and so I'd like for you to share with the people about why you felt led to work with women.
You know, when I think back, I always told God I wasn't going to work with women. I've been children's director. I've worked in the youth ministry, loved every time, you know, it's like, okay, God, you know, you tell God no or never, and what does he do? That's where he wants you to be. I told God I'd never marry a minister.
You're lucky you.
That was, I know he laughed, because that was obviously his calling. I could see how he prepared me all along. But when growing up, my parents always involved us in ministry. And one thing my dad always did, he would take me when he would go to visit young moms. People would contact him, and there would be a single mom who didn't have enough food, formula and diapers for her baby. And he would take me, and he would tell me, we don't tell people about this. We just do this because God calls us to do this. And we'd go to the door, and of course you can imagine the joy and just the mom that she had nothing, and then somebody provided for her baby, and I would never forget it. But what I didn't forget was that my parents always told me, we do this because God tells us to do. Other people don't need to know about this. This is ministry. And that followed me throughout my life, and that was where God planted the seed for women, that we needed to minister and take care of our women, our moms, our grandmas, everybody. And so when we came here, this is where God called me and said, I want you to work with the ladies, and I've loved it. I have great women here. We have wonderful women here, and great experiences with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do a good job with that. I appreciate it. Tell them about our family.
We have the best family. We have three beautiful
We're not partial
children.
At all.
No,
not partial at all, right?
3 beautiful children, and we have Chris, Nick, and Chelsea, and then come the grandchildren, and we have Hallie Bell, our only granddaughter. Who's joy of our life, John Mark, who he is so very special. I love his cute little smile, his orneriness. Lincoln, he is a pistol, and he is always fun, always doing something. And then we have Paxton, who brings up then, who's just been our miracle baby. So we have been blessed.
Yeah, Hallie Bell, John Mark, and Lincoln are all Chris and Kathy's kids, and then Paxton is Chelsea Spencer's kid. And they are a lot of fun. I love to watch them laugh and hang out with them. I always tell people I like them better than my own kids. Now, you'd never say that, right?
That is not true.
Well, you know how it is with grandkids. You just spoil them and send them home. So
I don't send them home.
No, you stay with them a lot.
No.
Yeah, you do.
I love for them to stay.
Okay, well, let me ask you one last question. What's your favorite thing about Spring Baptist Church?
I don't think I have a favorite thing. I don't have a favorite thing. I love everything about Spring Baptist Church.
So you love everything about it?
I love it. I love all the ministries because I think I've been kind of a part of every bit of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I work with the moms, then I have access to the children, and I love that. And I've worked with the youth, and I love that because I worked at Spring High School. Brought the kids here, and I loved being a part of that, working at Falls Creek and feeding them. And then working with our young families, I love that. Working with all of our adults. And I love working in the music ministry, so there you go.
You just love it all?
I do.
Yeah.
Just get to be part of it.
Yeah. Well, it's a great thing. We do have great people here at Spring Baptist Church, and we know if it weren't for the people, we just couldn't do what we do. And so we're thanking God every day for the way He has blessed Spring Baptist Church with wonderful, godly, serving people.
Can I give an example?
Yeah.
I just made a phone call to some ladies this morning, and one of them, she called back and she said, "Okay, what do you want? What can I do? I'm ready. I'll do it," before I even ask her. So that's what our people are like.
That's right. That's the way they are. They're always ready and willing to serve. And
I
we're,
love that.
We're blessed to be serving here at Spring Baptist Church.
We are.
So, well, thank you, Robin. I appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed the Diet Coke interview. And y'all have a great day.
Did y'all notice, do I have a Diet Coke in my hand? No. He didn't even bring me one.
This is mine.
Did you bring me one?
Hey, listen, there's this deal, COVID-19 is going around. Please don't touch this.
Oh, my gosh.
Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.